There you go. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
We good, man. We chilling.
Good. What's up, guys? All right. My name is Danny Boyfer here on Wave 89.1 FM. And with me, guys, I got the very talented Phil-Canadian duo, of course, who are described as East meets West, atmospheric hip-hop and R&B. Let's all welcome Nico and Sullivan of MANILA GREY. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, man. Glad to be here.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys so much. Are you in Vancouver right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys cold right now? How's the weather?
It's hot.
It's hot.
But
Is it really?
Cold summer though.
Yeah, cold summer.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna talk in depth about your new song for Nightcode and the video that just dropped in just a bit. But first, allow me to kind of pick your brain and have the fans get to know you a little bit more deeper, if that's possible. So let's start it off with this question. Now, being Pinoy and growing up in Vancouver, do you feel any pressure representing the Asian community, in particular the Filipino community, along with showing your Canadian side? Like, how does that work for you guys?
I mean, for me personally, I feel like there's no pressure because it's who we are. You know what I mean? It's how we grew up. We grew up with the team, and it's just been, you don't feel that pressure of like you have to put on for your own kind or whatever it is, because we're just showing our roots and how we came up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I think there's no pressure at all. I think it's more so our responsibility that we decided to take on, and yeah, man, if you're just being authentic, then that's all that matters, right?
Definitely. Now, I've read in past interviews that you two kind of had different influences growing up. So how are you able to manage like blending your styles together and your influences from each side together to make that sound that MANILA GREY has?
I think Neeks and I, our common ground is pretty big when it comes to our influences growing up. We do listen to different artists, but I think for the most part, the reason why we connected is because of the same influences growing up with hip hop being the center of it all.
Yeah.
And just the whole team is so creative, and so we just take pieces from the team, and it's just this culture that we've built from the ground up. And I think that's how it all kind of just meshes. We try not to question the process too much, and just kind of whatever sounds good to us, and then we kind of just trust our experience and our gut.
Yeah, and whenever we're at the studio together, just everything happens naturally for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like ever since like back then, whenever we make music, it's just like, yo, I have the 16, you have the 16, let's put it together. You know what I'm saying? It's never been this like, I don't know how we're gonna mesh the two worlds together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like we wouldn't put it out if it didn't match. You know what I'm saying? Right. There's a lot of demos out there in the vault. Okay. But the ones you hear are the ones that we found the balance on.
100%.
Right. And I was gonna ask that actually next. How do you guys create together? Like, is there a formula you guys like are kind of like you guys know what to do? You don't even have to talk about it, or is it always spontaneous? Do the beats come first? Do the lyrics come first? Like, how does it all work? What's the process in creating a MANILA GREY song?
Oh, he wants the sauce.
He wants the sauce.
You want the sauce?
Bro. I need it, bro.
I don't think there's a formula, bro. I don't think there's a formula. I think it's just the process is different for every song. But there's days where Zell North, shout out to Zell North. He produces all of our music. Sometimes he sent over a beat pack. We've been working with Nofsi, also Once Co, and he would send over beat packs. And then there's days where we're all in the studio. I do a little melody here, a little piano here, and Neeks will drop a verse. So it kind of just depends. It depends on the mood.
Yeah. Sometimes you're in your car just cruising, just freestyling.
Right.
Comes out with just anything, bro. Whenever you catch like inspiration, you're just like, I'm gonna take a 20-minute here and just write down my ideas.
Definitely. Are you guys old school with maybe you have a notepad or it's all on your phone? Like,
no, bro. I'm on the cell phone.
On the cell phone, okay. Just asking.
It's connected to the cloud though, so
some people still do it, man.
All the bars are safe, boys.
Yeah, make sure your bars are safe, bro. Don't let that leak in the cloud. All right, here we go. So now let's talk about the new song Nightcode that we just kind of played a video snippet of. Can you talk about the inspiration behind the track itself and like how you guys came up with it and what you're trying to have the fans get out of the song after listening to it?
I think Nightcode is just like an amalgamation of the nighttime vibes that us and the ones go through, whether it be in Vancouver or Asia. or anywhere, it's just kind of like the code, you know, and we just live by that, and it's just kind of like the Knight Rider vibe forever. And we kind of just put it all together, wanted to put the visuals out, and we hope that the fans can vibe out to it as well, and kind of have their own stories to tell with that record. Cause we have tons, you know, we turned up to that record many times.
All right. Well, I was going to ask you next to describe the sound to it. If somebody who didn't know about hip hop and music or Manila Grey, how would you describe your sound in one sentence?
One sentence?
In a phrase or a sentence, if you can. Like, you got to describe yourself to somebody that was just like from like a cave.
Yeah, it's just some dark tropical.
I forget the words. We had this written down.
Yeah. It's kind of dark tropical Knight Rider, heavy bass.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, man, I can definitely see that. And you guys also have, you know, we're all affected, obviously, with this pandemic. So any bumps in the road due to this global pandemic?
To be honest, not really, man. Like we've been grinding it out. Like prior to the pandemic, we've been online. You know what I mean? We've been sharing online. We've been moving that way. So when quarantine happened, it was just the same thing, just less face-to-face interactions. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really affect it. If anything, it actually helped the workflow a little bit.
Kind of made everyone a little bit more creative. I think the biggest thing is just the shows. You know, we were set to do a bunch of festivals and a tour, and that was canceled. But something that we always remember is that we've always started online. We started the community online, and it's 2020 now, man. Like you can always interact with the fans online.
Yeah.
Gotta be a little bit more creative.
Definitely. So everybody watching right now, check this out. We're going to play you a little snippet of the music video for Night Code. Check it out. All right. Did something happen? Oh, okay. We got a crasher. Okay. All right. Well, that video is so dope, man. And I like the little fisheye. I forgot about the fisheye for a second, man. So that was really dope. And any advice, bros, that you want to give to up and coming artists still trying to find their sound or overthinking it? Because like you said earlier, you guys don't overthink. You guys just do you. Any advice you want to give any up and comers?
Bro, I feel like the biggest thing is like, you really have to figure out the message that you're trying to say, first of all, the story that you want to tell. And like you said, like you can't overthink it. You know what I mean? Like you have to accept that you're giving this out to the world for the world to take in. And it doesn't matter what they say, as long as you get your message out. And if you can make 9 out of the 10 people happy, or even 1 out of the 10 people happy, that's all that should matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
definitely.
I think, for me, I think you just gotta be about it, you know. It's about being yourself, but at the same time, being able to understand that, you know, you're gonna constantly adapt and evolve, and just being open to that. And it's either you take the responsibility and you step up to it and live in the pressure, and that will produce diamonds, or you don't and you crumble, right? So I think if you're really about it, then you gotta be about it. We were working 3 jobs. We've been paying our dues, and there's some people out there that just party on the weekends, hang out with their shorty. After work, they just hang out with their shorty, just lounge around. But you can balance that. You can balance all of it, and I think you got to ask yourself that as an upcoming artist. Are you being a good leader? Are you motivating your team?
And to also add on to that, it's not just about the music and the story that you're trying to tell. You have to be able to take criticism. The whole world is going to talk their shit, whatever the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you have to be able to take that and learn at the same time of what the industry has to offer you. You know
and to be able to take that, you have to know yourself quite well. And you have to you have to really hold tight and know that you're going to go through ups and downs. But at the end of the day, you got to be yourself. You got to be authentic, and you got to fight to be yourself. That's what matters.
Definitely. That's great advice from Manila Gray. So all y'all watching right now, you should feel inspired by them and their story. They were grinding. They just said they had 3 jobs. You know, it's really hard because especially when you're young, because you guys were really young when you officially got started, right? It's kind of hard to not be distracted by the world, right? Things going on outside. But you guys really pushed through and you guys are really, you know, making a lot of noise. It's been like a couple years where it's just trending upwards with you guys. And I'm very proud of you guys because, you know, not only are you part Filipino, you know how us Filipinos support each other. Not only that, you guys just really represent well and you make dope music. That's all that really matters, man. Dope music. And one thing I wanted to mention, you guys always have dope visuals. So are visuals and aesthetics as important to you as the music itself?
100%.
100%.
100%.
That's kind of like one of the big pillars for Manila Gray when we started it. You know, we're both big fans of art. Neek studies a lot of more modern conceptual art, alternative art. I study a lot of like film directors, and we try to incorporate that as much as possible. You know, it's an extra step to get known, and if you make it a habit that you're not settling for less and you're getting the visuals up there, you're gonna cut through the noise, you know.
Definitely. And we have a fan saying, when you're coming back to the Philippines, Manila and Cebu, because I guess they're from Cebu. So I guess when everything's back to normal, do you plan on coming back?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. We want to spend like a month there and just, you know.
Yeah, we were talking about it. Like, yeah, we would go out there for like a month or 2. Just escape, make good music.
Yeah.
Whenever the borders open again, you know?
For sure. Any message you want to give to all your fans watching around the world, in the Philippines, in Canada, and the States, everywhere else around the globe watching? Any message for them?
Real ones only, bro.
Yeah, y'all are real ones. Thank you guys for supporting. You know, we always rap and we do this for y'all. And we got MG Summer coming up.
MG Summer,
it's gonna be crazy. Thank you, Danny. Thank you so much for having us, bro.
Appreciate you guys, man. And next time you're in Manila, come by Wavy to 9.1 once again, and let's meet up. And we're gonna definitely push your records, man, because everyone loves it.
Let's do it, man.
You always had a shot, bro. You said you're
all right. Y'all take care, man. God bless. Thank you so much. Manila Gray, everybody. And don't go anywhere. Everybody watching right now, don't go anywhere because we have a special documentary. You can find it on their YouTube channel. Maldivar Films made it. Manila Gray concert in Manila. Shout out Xylo, BGC Philippines, and a lot of cool footage and music videos from Manila Gray. And everyone watching, we're giving out 1,000 coins to like a few people. So don't go anywhere because we have that in store. Once again, Nico Sullivan of Manila Gray. Maraming salamat. God bless y'all. Talk to y'all soon. Peace out, man.